Is appearing live? Yep. Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to the finale of Tell Me Why. I'm actually just kind of glad we finally got here, especially considering that not only was I so discouraged by YouTube not wanting to upload anything, I just didn't want to try to come back to this because I was afraid I wouldn't get it uploaded. But, I was also very discouraged when, the last time I tried to do Chapter 2, or the first time I tried to do Chapter 2, even though I played the whole damn episode, it decided, nah, you know what, we're going to reduce your stream from like the 2.5 hours that it was to like 4.5 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, great, cool. So I gotta replay the whole damn thing, and it's not going to be nearly as authentic or fun. I mean, it was still nice to see the story again, but it was just upsetting that I didn't get to, upload that to YouTube. And I don't think anybody even saw that stream, so there's that as well. But, yeah, it kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? But anyway, there's, sorry about that. But there's also the fact that I had been in a, kind of a rock bottom state for about a couple of weeks there. If you saw my Instagram, it was like a week or two ago, you kind of understand why. But, we're back, and we got Chapter 2 done. It's uploaded to the channel. Speaking of which, still couldn't get a part 3. I think it was because it's like 4.5 hours long, because this was only like just under 2.5. So my thinking is that, I've seen 9-hour streams get uploaded. I think it's just because of my internet, because I live in Iowa. We don't get any internet companies like Comcast or AT&T or any of that, which I would actually prefer AT&T, even though I don't really like them. But yeah, the internet company we have is they've been screwing with us, even though they claim that we have the highest speed available out of all the companies. It's like equivalent to like Comcast and AT&T. It's like they all have the same highest speed, so we have the same highest speed as them. Yet somehow my internet's still slower than when we had Comcast. So I think Man Eater Part 3 is probably going to have to wait until we can get the internet situation fixed, and then I might be able to upload it to YouTube. But so for now, that one's going to be put on hold. I've downloaded the entire stream, so if it takes over the 60 days it stays on my VOD to actually get it uploaded, I'll upload it at any time. It just probably won't be anytime soon, unfortunately. Anyway, let's just get into Chapter 3. Let's just get this started.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, crafty goblins faced the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said, enough.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds. Allison, wake up.
Oh shit.
Killed me.
Damn. Yeah, I see embers, so I'm starting to think it's a fire again. Either that or it's still her dream. I'm just an Inception. Yeah, it's Inception. Still in the dream.
She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood.
You killed me.
You killed me!
Kind of interesting, actually, considering that usually we start each episode with the younger siblings, and then end it with the younger siblings. This time we started with an older Allison, and then like a vision of her older brother who used to be her sister, because of the transgender thing. But yeah, it's interesting how we started with the older ones this time. I probably just my dog's think my mom just walked back in, so I'm gonna miss up for right now. They quieted down. Morning. I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet me for lunch, you can drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous buckwheat waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. Time to get my shit together.
I think it's really just go downstairs. I can explore if I really want to, but I want to still try to at least keep this as short as possible so that I can get it up on YouTube. So, I'm not gonna explore too much. Ooh, a memory. Or not?
I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak. I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I can't really eat anything right now.
Oh. But he made you waffles. I don't know about the buckwheat thing, but I mean, they're waffles. You don't turn out waffles. What the hell?
Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Oh, Christ. I'm feeling guilty, is what
I
it
gotta
is.
think about something else. Focus. ID and pay stubs. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record.
So I guess we're gonna have to kind of
I
look around a
so
little
don't
bit.
want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday.
I don't think it's gonna be with the
Must
pictures.
be great
I
to
just
feel
kinda
like
wanna
you
look at them.
belong somewhere. Anyway.
What do we got here?
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back? Ah, here's my ID.
Alright. Wasn't actually sure if that was her wallet. I've never seen a wallet with a little clasp on it like that.
This place was never much more than a bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here. Eddie loved
got
his
the ID.
Mishka so much.
No. Where'd your dog go?
God, the world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
You think from Seattle? Yeah, Seattle, USA, the Space Needle. That's what it is, right? Space Needle? I don't remember. I think that was the Space Needle. I don't know. I only remember that from playing Infamous Second Son.
I haven't
and
had
played it in
any
so damn
time to
long.
sketch lately.
You're good though.
Allison, please. It's a damn shame.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. I don't feel like listening to anything right now.
Oh. No, he's got a whole fucking jukebox there. You're not even gonna play anything on the jukebox?
I
What's
wonder
wrong
what
with you?
Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it? I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this.
Okay. Let's head back upstairs. I don't think the pay slips are gonna be down here as well. Well, they might be, but I just want to double check upstairs first. Well, considering that we just got that, I'm assuming
I might want
probably
to
is.
stop messing with those memories. But he wouldn't listen.
Brother.
out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
Oh shit.
What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know. I don't feel like the pay stuffs would be in here, so let's check out here. I feel like we would know. Yeah, that might be it. Oh no, title schedule. Never mind. I've never seen a pay stuff, so I have no idea. I haven't had a job. It's not a proper one. Okay, I was hoping we could try to go in there, but I guess not. So what do we have here then?
Not here.
Okay.
I can't imagine how hard those first years at Fireweed were. Here they are.
Okay.
Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night?
Is it in here? Because it sounds like it's coming from in here. Maybe it's downstairs. It sounds like it's coming from in there, though. Oh, it's in here. Oh, it's in the basement. Who leaves their phone in the basement? I keep my phone on my side at all times. And since I'm spending most of my time in my room, it just kind of stays in my room. And if I go out to the kitchen, because I'm going to come right back anyway. Like, right back.
My dove. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the light, Allison.
What the? No. I cannot deal with you right now.
God,
where is it?
Box.
No phone here.
Oh, I think I see. I think that's supposed to be the light of the phone. I need a vibrating.
What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
All right, hun. See you soon.
Get it together,
Who
Allison.
consistently
Come on.
calls like that to
Grab
check
a
on a
file,
lunch? You
get
leave a
dressed.
voicemail.
And head out. Or it'd be nice to make a gift for Dee. God,
Oh,
my hands are still shaking.
can I actually
I've
do
been
that?
pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. I've been pretty
Actually, I
grinchy
seriously
about
do that.
Christmas since I
I
came
click on
here.
this.
Eddie tries so hard. You
Oh,
should have
boy.
taken care of yourself first, Marianne. We deserve. I don't remember any of this.
Huh. I can't turn the page, so I guess I can just put that down. No, it's not over
Eddie
here,
can't
too.
cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff.
Hmm. Can I look in here and do
Got
that?
enough
I can.
time to carve something for Dee.
Oh, card. Yeah, let's do that. considering the fact that apparently Allison had forgotten it was her birthday at the end of the day. But remembered at the end of the day, anyway. Okay, that's actually really damn cool. I feel like you wouldn't be able to do that fast, though. I mean, I have no experience
Tyler
with
and I should
carving,
bike
but
around the lake when we've patched things up.
I definitely don't feel like that would have been that fast. I don't think even soap carving would have been that fast.
Eddie's been too busy to fish lately. I know he's missing it.
What's that? Oh, that's like his fishing permit. Okay. Yeah. I always forget that you need a permit to fish, which I get, but I don't understand it fully. I get why, because of the whole fish population thing, but I feel like it's kind of dumb, in my personal opinion.
Morning.
Hey, Allie.
It's local fishing.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay, thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
I mean, why lie about it? We can just say it.
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course, of course. She gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She spent years blaming herself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh. Especially on Eddie. But we both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifice.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
Well, he said you don't have to rush back to the store.
Oh, good. Because I did not plan to. I've been overdoing it on double shifts this week. I'm beat.
I know the feeling.
We're standing over a plate of waffles and nobody's trying
Help
to eat
yourself to
them.
some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying, I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm
Oh
good.
my god, what a waste of fucking waffles. What is wrong with you people?
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face is just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
I gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee. I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan. Allison, what's going on?
Tyler and I had a fight last night. I was so excited to have him back, but what if 10 years was too much and we're too different?
I don't think so. You just need to get to know each other again. Start with the small shit. Figure out what each other's favorite foods are, you know? And then build up to the big stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. It's pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
Ooh. Oh. I don't know how that's gonna go over if I actually tell him. But he would probably end up just kind of pushing and pushing if, yeah, if oh God. You know what? Screw it. We could use one more person to kind of know about it. I don't think we're gonna tell him the whole thing.
My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories. Of Marianne, and me, and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and... It used to just be stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but... Now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has... anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Come here, Allie.
Those capital M memories that we were gonna try and tell him about, like, more than that, but I guess that makes sense.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, You know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. And you got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that. Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up between you two.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
So is the scene done, or do we get to keep exploring? Because I feel like there's probably a collectible in here. Nope, we're fading out. I think I missed it. God damn it. Because with how long we spent in there, I feel like there's probably a collectible. So that's the one thing I hate about not being able to explore to save time, is that I can't really do much about getting collectibles. I might have to do that just after I finish, just go back through and get them all. I got them all in chapter 2, I just missed one in chapter 1, and I missed one in chapter 3.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
What are you working on?
Chief pulled over a truck for speeding this morning and found some
later.
illegal game in the back. I'm registering the ticket.
They never learn, do they?
Nope.
Alright, so I guess we just give her a gift later then.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Where? Oh, he's probably upstairs, isn't he? In his office. I kind of spaced out when she was talking, and I'm assuming that's probably what she said.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long. Chief's orders. Sorry.
Okay, maybe he's not up here then.
Sounds like
no,
Eddie's
he
busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Drop?
I should
What,
probably
everything in
drop the
there, or what?
paperwork here.
Okay.
Eddie's gonna be busy for a
Okay.
while.
Yeah.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
There's supposed to be this cobbler thing, or is that what that is? Oh, yeah, okay.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brendan may be in for
why
it,
did
too.
Well then.
God, that kid can eat. Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, oh boy, is he working on.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
It sounds disgusting.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike. and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh. I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most to get anyone to listen. Hey, Greggs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Greggs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I wanted to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Kid.
Let me guess. Some bored kid?
Wrong. It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, hun, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky? Delos Crossing's not going to be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, all right?
See ya. Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It got kind of out of hand.
Don't worry. We know it wasn't your idea, but look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah. The sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
Yep. And I do not feel guilty about that.
All right. I want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change. Even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable. You're not a troublemaker. Tyler, I mean...
Oh my God.
Don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, are you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
I can't even tell if he was actually saying any of that or what.
Ty? Are you there? Tyler? Answer me, please. is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop. Okay. Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
What is happening? Oh, I see what it is. Okay, I think I see what it is.
I just need to breathe in and out. Follow the circles. Just a little longer.
God, this feels like a freaking yoga minigame from Grand Theft Auto 5. Only not nearly as, you know, irritating because of the controls. You just push right trigger and hold it.
Just keep going.
And then release it.
In and out. My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on.
That's kind of intense, though.
You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
I don't think I've ever had an actual panic attack, but I've seen people go through it, and I've had anxiety attacks specifically myself. Not an actual panic attack, but like I'm just kind of out of nowhere, my heart would race, and
I'm okay.
But like
What's
my chest was
happening?
tightening, but
Are you okay?
didn't have this happen.
Yes.
Are you fibbing?
I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna
Oh,
see
they
you
are in
again.
front of me.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much these meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, your little goblet
Oh,
figurines.
kids, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
His ass is
It's gonna be
that
okay.
fucking seat.
Let's get you inside and
That's
warmed
there.
up. Then we can talk about what happened.
I always kind of like little graphical glitches like that. And it's not really a glitch, it's just something I didn't really think about trying to properly model. But I mean, for a story-based game like this, it's not really that important. As long as it doesn't break the game, or it's not super obvious.
I'm sorry. This
It's
morning has
funny.
just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass. Today.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt you every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You gotta tell those ghosts to move on.
Oh shit, I can actually just straight up tell him. Oh man. I don't even know if that's gonna be a good idea to do. Oh man. I doubt Tyler would want me to, would want Allison to say anything, so I'm just gonna do this.
Tyler keeps telling me that too. So you two agree on something.
Oh man.
But I'm just not sure I can. Maybe it's time I finally talk to somebody about it.
It's on me that you haven't already. I was raised pretty skeptical of all that. But there's no shame in getting help. Please. Just do what you need to, okay? I'll support you in any way I can.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Exhausted. But not like I'm about to have a heart attack, so that's an improvement. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
I remember he brought us our goblin figurines. And we had a big group hug.
Yeah. He borrowed the house keys so he can go out and get them.
He was over at our house a lot. Fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this.
DNA test.
And not just for Tyler. For me too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
You know, they could just do a DNA test, but I think you need the consent of both parties to do that, or a court order. And don't have the court order, and considering that they were 11 and had no real suspicion of that, I don't think that we're gonna try to ask both sides of that. There's a serious lack of Tyler in this episode.
You can do this.
Out of order, go around, okay. I was actually gonna go try to go up to that door, but nope, just go around. How's our step? Wait, there's just a giant ass step, and there's one in between, apparently.
Family's family. Fucking. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. Can't put either the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Really?
Yeah. Huh? All right, here she is.
I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
That seems like a long time for routine maintenance.
Well, you know, I mean, it's not like I can take her out anyway. They want old Sam to, dry out a bit.
Oh, yeah, that seems sensible. No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
This was the bananas.
And this was the bananas' fault.
Bananas are bad luck, sure as hell. Every single time I throw a banana off board, the fish start biting.
All right, if you say so. God, this article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oysters are vanishing.
There's an
That's
article in today's
great.
paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Oh.
Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there. Where's your brother?
We had a fight.
Had a fight.
Bit of sibling rivalry, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it. Right up till the end.
Huh. Yeah, that pizza looked appetizing until I saw what was supposed to be on, which was like black olives and peppers, and I'm not a fan
So,
either of those on my pizza.
I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
How's the house coming along?
Physically painful.
Honestly, physically painful. It'll be a miracle if I don't throw out my back.
Let your brother do the heavy lifting.
So he can throw his back out? Not better. Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind. So,
Just talk to him.
What are you doing
Or
wandering
is this
around in the middle of
therapeutic?
a working day?
I'm
Okay.
off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Is there anything else? I guess I just have to wait for him. I guess I just gotta water around and wait. Why did I actually take that? What was it supposed to be for?
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Your mother gave that to me. Really got me thinking about things.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks. Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
I didn't know you were interested in astronomy.
Well, how are you supposed to navigate if you don't know your ass from Orion?
Oh, that's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
Oh, I can give this to him.
Would this help?
Oh. Thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
A red can. So what, wouldn't it be that one? I guess not. So what was the point of me grabbing that then? That's a yellow one. And then there's a green thing. Because I left you my boat a month ago, and as far as I can tell, the only work you've done is test how much beer you can fill, and I paid you in advance as a favor, because I know you need it, but goddamn, I need my boat. Family is family, but get it done by this weekend, or I'm reporting it stolen, and I know you're tired of brown on your ass. P.S. Answer your goddamn phone. So that's what he was saying when we walked in, the whole family is family, but get it done thing. Damn. He's taking shit from his own family. That's never fun. District Court. Bank. Ballot papers. Huh. Okay then. Let's try to find this red can of whatever. I wonder if it's maybe up like those stairs somewhere. I haven't actually been over here yet. There's a green can right there. So let's try upstairs. I can lean on this. I never really understood the point of that. Why give the option to do that if there's not really any point to it? As long as there's anything else up here. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do then, because I don't see any red can that I can actually pick up. I'm just gonna try it, I don't care.
No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work them for you eventually.
On one of these shelves? Oh, shit.
Damn it!
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a
Ow.
gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Cupboard over here. And gauze. Is that the can? It was a red can.
Find anything?
Yeah, hold your damn horses, I got it. Ow.
Sam? Are you our father?
You just came right out and fucking said it. Damn.
Figured you'd ask me that
I didn't
question
know.
someday.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Ellie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her.
I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something. Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Heat's on the fritz. Come over here. Sit with me.
Hold on. Hero boat captain saves crew members. I'm not gonna look at his computer. There's a desk drawer here though. I ran into the figurine. The old bear. Huh. Makes sense because I think we had settled on how he actually is the bear in the last episode. Because we had the pelican,
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few
pelican,
things.
the bear, and the moose.
Can I?
Has to see, I guess.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh.
Graduation.
Yeah, Laura
hat,
took this one.
So.
We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Ellie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
That Wyatt's just so aggressive. I'm gonna go with this one.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
I got an achievement. Oh, you, my dad. Jesus. Learn the truth about Shannon's relationship with him. Apparently not father. And it was be too damn obvious. Here we go.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Poor Tyler, he's trying to figure it out by himself, but you need both of the twins to
Tyler?
do that directly, I think.
I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Wouldn't walking behind him just make it more likely to where you could fall through the same spot
Stage
he's
is
walked?
set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches.
Hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in.
Reel the line before the fish gets away.
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Yeah.
No, give it a nice pull.
I got it.
Hell yeah.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go.
This one appears to be a bit more difficult.
Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Don't you say anything.
We'll get another one. Got this.
Easy.
Number 3.
Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played.
Wish fishing was that damn easy in real
I
life.
got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed.
Fish all the fish.
Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Do it. I typically wouldn't. I mean, I'm not with this, but I still think it's, I'm not even gonna say anything because I can't word that right. I just feel like I can't. Just know that I'm at least, okay with it, but I wouldn't pursue this. Like in real life. It's just they actually seem like they'd be a really good couple.
So, yeah.
Yes. One way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later?
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, it does. Mysteries abound.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
Oh, there's a ladder right there we could use, but we need to actually find a handle to open the damn thing. Is it maybe that red thing that's supposed to be on the door there? Let's look for it.
The handle should be behind this.
Oh yeah, because he covered it all up. Like, all of it.
Ah,
Oh.
there it is.
Interesting.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
And then we gotta go over here and get this ladder. Okay, thank God. I thought I was gonna tell me I shoved that thing in my pocket and I had to walk back over. Oh, and it's the thing from the end of the last chapter. Little room. I had a feeling it was either an attic or a loft. Like, it was either an attic in the house or a loft in the garage.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
No, I mean, except for all the glow-in-the-dark shit. Which I don't actually understand how that would all be charged unless the sun still did it through that purple stained glass or whatever that was actually supposed to be.
Here,
It looks
found a
pretty damn
switch.
Cool, though. Oh shit. That totally ain't creepy at all.
Holy shit.
You really reacted to
Well, that shaved a few years off my
that.
Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, She left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's start here.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what the
That
code
box
might be?
really quick.
No. So we should probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
I just want to see what the actual options are. What looks kind of like the pi symbol, cursive L. I guess maybe it's R. Yeah. So it'd be R. So it's RLOSEA and R again. Wait,
The
what?
old bear's gotta be in his ice cave.
Oh.
We'll let the mangy
What?
muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Back in your pond, big frog.
Man, now I'm kind of pissed I didn't get all the collectibles. There's even more over here.
Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot.
Ooh, shit, that looks like a fire truck.
Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail. The very old beaver definitely goes in her den.
Okay, so... yeah, I missed 2 from there. And I'm missing 1 there.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet. Why don't we solve this one first?
Okay, I guess we're working
Recognize
on
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Is this the one? I don't think... no, because this was when, from the last chapter when I was showing off the code for the thing in the book. Beaver... I can't actually see any of the ones after this because of the broadcast bar. It might be this one, but it could also be
Here it is.
here.
Why
Okay,
do you
yeah,
think
this
she
is it.
changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two means...
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, spot the differences. It moves.
Okay, well, there's...
Some of these parts are buttons.
oh.
Or not. The Mad Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
At some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
Okay. That's
Why do you
not
think
there.
she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be the Gold Lady's castle. And it looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Mary Ann ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
And she's not
The
actually... in
princess is
picture
running
either.
away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know
She
if
ran
I'm an
away.
ambulance.
Just like the princess is here.
Alright. Lily pads appear to be the same. I think that might be one.
No goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version?
And then that looks like it's supposed to be the same. It's just a star. Let's wait. Yeah, no, there's 2 stars there. There's also this tree right here, which looks like it's the same. The Mad Hunter looks the same as well, though. So I don't know.
Figured anything out yet?
Maybe that's it? Okay.
Nah, still figuring it out.
I'm guessing something happens.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it.
Something happens.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit. Like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized maybe I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone, Brent.
Could this guy have been... Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed, and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
So what, she's the female Markiplier? Got an engineering degree? Or she dropped out, I don't know. Yeah, apparently what Tab was about to say according to subtitles was that dude was being cryptic over
Wow,
there.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Huh.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. The gold
What is
lady.
this?
That was definitely
Oh
her mom.
shit.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
What little light? Oh, this? Okay, well, hold on. I'm gonna go put the gold lady down. I don't know where she goes, though. Maybe over here? Let's find out.
Gold lady stays locked up in her castle.
So I'm missing 2. One from episode 1 and one from this episode earlier.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
So, how does this work?
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Okay, so... Doesn't even look like it's supposed to say anything. I don't know, it doesn't give me an option from the books. I don't think there is one. Let's wait. No? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's the bird.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
And then the ballet thing over there.
Princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
And that looks like it's supposed to be money there with what I have selected, so maybe that's the right one. I'm gonna say this one?
What's the gold lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
No. I'm gonna go back. Okay. He's an environmentalist.
You think the guy with her is Brett from the letter?
I would guess so.
Huh. I wonder if maybe that's something to do with the picture over there. The whole environmentalist thing. Yeah, because that's artist. That looks like a blacksmith. And then that's a knight. So maybe it's this one? No? Oh wait, but that might actually have something to do with her degree. That third one there. What was it?
So I guess she tried to change majors, but couldn't.
Her parents probably wanted her to study something more practical.
Marianne Ronan, the very definition of the word practical.
Okay, so she was an engineer, wanted to switch to visual art. So maybe that's what that third one is? Maybe it's that
The
one over
wise
there.
princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
I guess maybe it's supposed to be this one. Yeah, it
Is
was.
that it?
Okay.
It's
that was
opening.
the first time.
What's in there this time? Her father.
5/17/1996. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m., and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in La Conner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Oh, so they don't know she had twins either. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, it spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Damn. That's
What the hell?
fuck.
Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but
Either that or
she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Now
Do you
she
think we
aborted
could
it,
track
but,
down her
yeah.
father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Yeah. God damn. What do we got over here? Salmonberry Park. Kodiak Island.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us? Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here's my Delos Crossing pal's number. I let him know you were interested in the house he's selling. Tammy. Huh.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
There's the house. Okay, so I get this one now?
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Okay, well I can already kind of see some of that.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Yeah, I think...
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
And then she would have ran...
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock. This is the princess's house.
Or wait. Maybe you disconnect this one, which apparently I'm actually...
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beef.
Yep.
Some sort of clock.
And then the clock.
This is the princess's, damn it. Why is nothing happening?
No.
This is the princess's house.
Oh, wait. No, you know what it is? It's not these two.
Some sort of clock. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... This is the princess's.
And then this one. No? There aren't any other options. It's just those 5. That's not right. Because... Okay. Let me try to... Because I already did this to this to this. I think.
This looks like a dinner party. Some sort of clock. This is the princess's. Come on.
You know, I just did that one, and then I tried just going from here to there, and then I tried going to the clock to there. Because she worked up to the clock making place, and then she moved to Delos Crossing. Because she worked here. She was here in Juneau. Then she went to here. Dinner party with Sam and Carol, which means she got to Delos Crossing, and then she got the house done. Or maybe, wait,
some sort of clock.
This way.
This is the
The
princess's
dinner party came after the house.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beef.
Dinner party came after the house.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Achievement.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Okay, we're the Princess's Lost Treasure. Alright, let's read this. The Princess's Lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the very big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess was relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara on its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it, the window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry, but though she tried to fix and to polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot on the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed upon a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she told at the end of the last episode. Holy shit.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
Yeah, it was.
It makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And
Tiara must have been the
she
baby.
ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy.
But then I guess she lost the baby.
But then the baby died.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
The letters spell Leo.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest.
The letters spell Leo. They have to. It's the only thing I can work out of that, unless it's Elo or
Okay,
Ole.
so how do we open it?
All right, should be easy enough.
Shit. Went right past the L. Forgot it was the second one. There we go. L. E. O.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Yeah.
Ollie. She noticed.
Yeah. Dear
How was her
Allison and
son?
Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
It must be Leo.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Damn.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Yeah.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Yeah, because I don't have anything more. Considering the fact that, I'm missing 2 collections. I can't put it down now. Yeah.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Okay. Let's finish this. 'Cause I don't think there's much more here. I mean, there can't be.
What
I mean,
are we
I guess
waiting
once
for?
actually
I want to
find out
know
who
who
this
was
is.
here that night.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Another slow one. But last episode. A little quicker though.
Almost.
Is that Tom?
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course.
Oh,
it had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh shit. Oh man. I knew from the goatee it had to be Tom, but I didn't actually expect it to be. That is actually a pretty good twist though. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I guess now I'm thinking back on the memory of like hearing him talking, you probably figure out something based on his voice. But you don't hear Tom that much to think it was him. I thought that was a whole new voice. So it's like, unless you actually pay attention to exactly how Tom sounded up until that point, you wouldn't actually know.
Let me take the lead on this.
That's still a
I know him better.
decent twist.
I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Oh man. This is actually really goddamn exciting. Hold on. Sorry, we're just going to this food. Oh man. Yeah, the glasses even kind of sell it too.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
didn't even deny it.
Yes.
Oh man.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Oh man. Oh man. You let Marianne drown.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
What should we do
So
now?
what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Okay. Okay, let's do this one too.
You tried to
And then
burn
we'll go
down
to the
our
third one.
barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
Almost.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You have to make this
You
right.
failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
But she doesn't.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
Maybe she would.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Oh man. He did both. But I feel like the worst thing was just abandoning her. Honestly.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
I was already aware of that.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
a little
shit.
story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Because he was there, he did see it all.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. I mean, why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Oh,
Manhunter!
should have at least put the shotgun down.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back. Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
I've seen it already. She wasn't trying to. She was. I really don't think she was trying to. I can't see her doing that. I really can't.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
I don't think she was talking to him. I think she was just saying that under her breath, under her breath to Tom.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words.
Exactly.
With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck.
I don't think she was trying to kill him.
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
A little more
optimistic. The second you walk
but...
away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm pretty sure it was the developers talking to the player right there, but essentially the writers kept talking to the player, but still, it's just, damn. Believe Tom's version. Mary did not threaten Tyler, or stick to your memory.
You.
Mary Ann threatened Tyler.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, no, I have to believe Tom's version.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, please. No, don't do this.
As much as she had snapped, I really don't think she was gonna kill her kids.
Allison, this isn't what...
She was going to kill herself.
Well, that might have been it too.
Just herself. You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through.
That would make sense though. Yeah.
I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here. Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
This little goblin cup.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. We weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but
They were twisted.
different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, not kill him. Because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and sisters?
To once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
I don't know if that's depressing or uplifting or both, but either way, it's a pretty heavy ending. 6 months later? Oh man. Isn't that Tom's truck? Van or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a truck. Oh damn. Oh, I went stuck in buzz cut. God damn, all these fucking fire trucks.
One last look. I'm good to go.
I don't want those constructs. Doesn't matter, I guess. Kind of look the same to me.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about the election?
Shit.
Yes, I saw your message right before Derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
I'm just pacing back and forth with him.
I'm gonna hang up now.
I do when I'm on the
See you
phone.
tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
But yeah, that's just what I do whenever I'm on the phone. I just start pacing. Yeah, that's
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out. Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
very, very lost. Huh.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I am writing this letter from Juneau International Airport Student Board of Plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I am sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. There's still something I feel I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband. I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised to how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Mary Ann had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Send picture to Allison. Hey goblins, word in town is that you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I am sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe, Sam. P.S. I wish it was as easy to fix everything as a boat. Yeah.
Man, seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
That's kind of cool, actually. I've always liked these kinds of lenticular pictures. They're pretty neat. There's a laptop right here. I don't know why we can't just look directly at it when it's the only option, but meh. Michael, must be really finally be done with that place. No doubt. If traffic's not too bad, I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Haha, traffic in Delos, only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Don't die, I'll keep it warm, see you in a few. Okay, now I guess that's why they did that, because I can just take the laptop now. I'm glad he shoved that laptop up his ass, because there's no way in hell he could have done that. Delos Crossing's most wanted escapes. Fuzzy Bandit puts mail at peril once again. That's actually kind of funny. Anything else here in the kitchen? Look like it. Anything in the hallway here? Nope. Bathroom maybe? Also a big old nope. Head upstairs then. You think I can lean on this? Yeah. Damn.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
I would actually kill to have a house like this. It's actually really nice.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Yeah. Couple of goblins. Gather your stuff and lock the house. Yeah. And I've literally done everything I can at this point. Wait, there's something else here actually. Juno University. Okay. Oh yeah, the internship in here. There isn't anything though, so. Yeah. Leave the house for good.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
And that's it. Damn. That's, that is actually a really depressing game. But it is actually kind of nice as well. I mean, it's definitely still got an uplifting ending, even if it was a pretty depressing journey. Yeah, I definitely feel like Don't Nod got another really good winner. I just kind of wish I could see a lot more of this kind of going around. I mean, Life is Strange was such a huge phenomenon, and I just haven't seen a whole lot for this. It's actually kind of sad. This is a really good game. And, yeah. And I kind of wish that I found a way to make it longer, or at the very least maybe try to like spread the actual episodes they had out a little more. Mostly just so that way I could, people like me who don't have great editing, because I can't edit at all, or if you want to try to upload to YouTube, we don't have to go like 2 whole hours and hope to God that we actually were able to get the video done in time, so we could upload it without any problems. But I mean, other than that, I am actually kind of happy with what we ended up getting. It was honestly just a really great game, and I hope we get to see more from them. And on the subject of games that are episodic, I'm really hoping we get to see something from LCG Entertainment, who pretty much bought the rights to most everything from Telltale after they went under. I mean, we did get like I think a teaser so long ago from Wolf Among Us 2, which we've been waiting so long for a second game for that. And I am actually really hoping that we get to see something of that soon, because I mean, I'm really hoping for more episodic games in general. They are really good. I mean, they might lack in gameplay because of the whole story aspect of it, but that's kind of the point. They can still do so much with so little gameplay. It is actually amazing what they can do with so little, honestly. It's yeah. And I actually just want to try to look it up really quick as well. As far back as July 9th of this year, I guess apparently they had to completely restart Wolf Among Us 2, mostly because of the whole, company change. But yeah, it's just, I mean, we're hopefully gonna get that soon, and I don't know what else LCG was actually able to pull from the remnants of Telltale, and but we did get an official announcement trailer at the Game Awards this year, apparently like 9 months ago, but we haven't heard anything about it since. So wait. I just found this new thing here. Hold on. If I can get freaking Google to load just a bit quicker. Because this was from October 3rd, just a few days ago. Like, of course, it's one of those fucking websites that whenever you try to open it, it just opens those friggin' pop-up ads. They're like, nah. And now the whole thing just disappeared when I went back to Bing. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter, but it was talking about how, I guess there was another trailer. I don't know how legitimate that actually is. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything new other than just the stuff that we've already gotten at this point. But I guess aside from the Wolf Among Us 2, I'm just really hoping we can get some more stuff like this from Don't Nod, from LCG, just anybody. These things are just really good. They are. But anyway, I'm just gonna skip through the rest of these credits because I want to kind of see what we got here. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. I didn't even know you could force the chest open. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt that already just from playing the game on its own anyway. The twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Oh, so that's like if you were to keep the bond far away. Like if you weren't, like if you were doing the thing where like the little symbol up there would separate. Then they would let go of their voice. So 90% of people actually got that ending. That's actually interesting. Eddie remained in the dark about Allison's responsibility in the murder. Yeah. 38% did not confess the truth. Sam felt understood by Allison. Michael felt closer to Tyler. Yeah. Oh yeah, and because of the whole suicide thing, they have to add that. But yeah, for real though, if you do feel like you need to, if you feel like you're going through anything, make sure you call a help center or talk to somebody you can trust. And even if you can't find somebody to trust, I guess just go on the internet. I mean, I know, even with the struggles that I've had, I'll go on Facebook, say that I'm in a dark place and have like one person even care whether they see it, whether more people than I have seen it or not. I only get the one response. But like when I went and put it on Instagram, I got responses from 2 people who I didn't even know at the time. Like they were just followers. They reached out and tried to help me, and they did. And then I had one friend I already had on here, or not on Instagram as well, who I met through some Xbox friends. They reached out to me as well. Facebook, I only had one person respond to it, and that didn't even read the whole thing. And I know that because I literally put at the end, because I don't, I've lost so much trust. Just kind of like, okay, well, doing this thing where like I'm gonna put at the end, just read it all, type this, and then do whatever. And I mean, of the 3 people that saw it, one of them did that, but the other 2 at least kind of went into detail what was in it. So I know that because they went into detail about it. But the one on book was just like generic little response. Bad, you can talk, or dude, if you want to play some games, we can. I mean, I get that too. That's actually at least here. But I just don't think they read the whole thing. But, I mean, I response from randomers than I did from people who, at least at one point, were my closest friends. So, even if you don't have anybody you can trust, I mean, if you don't want to be specific, just take it as anonymously as you the internet. There'll be there who will help. And even though they're not my community, kind of community yet, but definitely try to go to the community where the Jacksepticeye. They are really caring on both of them. That even if you aren't part of the community, they will at least take you in if you're feeling that bad, because that's how kind that community is. And you might get lucky and actually get Jack or Mark to respond. I've done it before and have never gotten a response, but they have so many damn people they have to try. Well, they don't even have to, but they just do it anyway. But they have so many people that try to come to them with these issues, and they actually personally, they can't get to them all. But they do their best. And that, I feel, is what's important. Yeah, I feel like you have any you can go to. Take it to the internet. Don't go into specifics if you don't feel comfortable with it. But don't even use your real name if you're not inclined. Just use some kind of a screen or something. But definitely talk to somebody. You know? Just being alone and things, it does. And even if you're not actually talking to people constantly, it's just nice to know there are people out there who do care to try to talk and do care what you're going through. And there was something I was just watching earlier yesterday. I was watching the Kill Count series on YouTube for Nightmare on Elm Street, and was it the third one? The therapist in that was not great at his job, because one of the students who was actually killed by, students, I don't know why I said students, one of the patients is what it was. One of the patients who was killed by Freddy but was made to look like a suicide. He said, look, he killed himself, and it was a cowardly thing to do. Please, if you know somebody who is feeling suicidal, don't ever say anything like that to them. It's not cowardly. They don't feel like they have any other option. In fact, the way I see it, if you continue to go on with all the shit you've gone through, you're braver than most people. You're stronger than most people. And not saying that anybody who has killed themselves is weak or anything. I just realized how that sounded, so I needed to clarify that. I'm not saying they're weak. They couldn't take it. And I get that. I've been there. I have made an attempt on my own life once. And I've thought about it so many times. And, I mean, while I'm not fully in my own good little headspace, because I still feel like I would be better off, and other people would be better off if I was dead, I'm not in the position or the mindset to actually take my own life. I haven't been that way for a long time. Well, long time being relative, considering that I've only been this way since like 9th grade. So when I was like 15, 16, and now I'm almost 21. But in a 21-year life, that's still a decent while ago. And the one time I attempted the attempt on my life was 3 years ago. So it was a decent while ago. Or was it a year? Or was it 2.5 years? Either way, it wasn't too long ago, but at the same time, it was a long time ago. If you get what I'm saying. And it's just a really difficult thing to deal with. It probably doesn't help that up until that point, I never got to fully grieve over my dad, who had died in 2016. And even still to this day, I don't think I've fully grieved. But I'm working on it. The part of it is that because he lived in West Virginia at the time, his family lives there, and he wanted to be buried next to his father on our family property out there. And next to his father and his grandfather and all that. But when I went to go to his funeral, me and my younger sister, reason she made the choice to not stay, just go back home with our mom. I made the choice to stay for both my benefit as well as my grandmother's, because her son had died. I wasn't gonna leave her alone. For one thing, well, I thought he wasn't super reliable. He was kind of a joke, not like anything super. Does marijuana. I'm an alcoholic and reportedly very prone to murder. I've only seen it a couple of times, so I don't know how it is. But anyway, I stayed behind. And because my sister wasn't there, we didn't bury my dad. And we have not buried my dad. I have not been to West Virginia to see my family down there in 4 years. 5 years. Well, I guess that's almost 4 years, because, yeah, almost 4 years. Either way, I'm getting my math myself because I'm just kind of getting emotional and feeling. But yeah, either way, it's been a long time. That's my point. It's been a very long time. And it's I think that's the one part of the whole grieving process that's hard on me, is that I haven't really gotten the full opportunity to say goodbye. I went to the funeral. I saw his body because for whatever reason, I thought it was a financially good idea to have my dad put in a coffin and have the funeral, but then we cremated him. Can't just because our little family, quote unquote family cemetery is up on the side of a mountain. You don't particularly want to try to draw a whole coffin with a body in it up a mountain. So he was going to be cremated, and that's everybody up there that's buried is buried up there. Is that they're cremated. So not only did we have the actual body to see and say goodbye to, I mean, I got to do that, but we didn't get to actually bury his remains. And that, honestly, I feel like just kind of lingers in the back of my mind. And just the fact that he's not even on the ground, he's just sitting off, is probably the hardest thing. Financially, I can't get there, especially since, I used to live in Indiana, which is only 2 states away from West Virginia. Now I live in Iowa, which is a whole 4 states away. It's 2 states farther. It's even harder to try to get down there. And every time I try to make a coordinated effort to take him there, something goes wrong. And it's hard. Like, and I mean, after my dad died, I was in like the worst kind of state of mind. I had been legitimately arrested for the first time in, I think, that August. And that was because me and my mom got into a heated argument. And after that, that following November, actually, my sister convinced my mom that she was so full of grief, which I'm not 100% sure if she was, because she has been known to be kind of a manipulative person. But she at least convinced my mom that she was full of grief to the point where she didn't want to go to school that day. It was the day of my dad's death. Well, not my dad's death. It was his birthday. It would have been his birthday, and it would have been the first one he wasn't around. And my sister convinced my mom that she didn't feel mentally up to go to school, so she took her. I really wasn't in the kind of mindset. I hadn't been for months. Really. Like, ever since he died, I didn't want to do anything. And I was still forced to go around life like normal. Couldn't do it. So, a few days later, I lashed out. Not, like, physically, really. But I got so mad. I was yelling, I was screaming, I was cussing, I was insulting my mom, I was big things into jail for a week. And they decided, no, that's time. We're going to send him to a behavioral center. So I spent 8 months in a pressure home. And then after I got instead of just going straight home. Should have, because I actually made some serious progress in Basher. I hated Basher at first. For a while, it kind of grew on. I did very well there. For 8 months, I got sent to Oaklawn, which was a different behavior. They wanted me in a group home instead of going home. The thing is, even with a diagnosis of autism, they believe that I had it. They don't believe autism's a thing at Oaklawn. So they treated me most of the other kids. That's where they screwed up. And because of that, backtracked on all that I spent 8 months in Basher on. Actually, I just so much, they just gave me my mom. They just couldn't deal with me because they believe in autism. And I've actually done fairly well for the most part since I got out of there even. Still had quite a bit of issues. But once we moved to Iowa, it's actually been a lot better because my sister didn't come with us. She stayed behind in Indiana to live with some of her friends because they all kind of together apparently. And that actually was a big part of how I've been able to, stay up, I guess. Because she was like one of the biggest issues I had with trying to just live in a home. Because she was manipulative, she intentionally would antagonize me, she would insult me constantly, and even after I went through the whole Basher and Oaklawn thing, where I tried to, start over with her, she would throw it back in my face. She would basically spit in my face and say, "No, I don't care. I'm going to treat you like shit." So I eventually gave up. I gave up trying, and so we just didn't, for the most part, as little as we had to. And the funny thing is that now she's trying to rekindle that. I'm like, I try now. I give you the chance to rekindle that, and you spat in my face. So I'm not going to be the kind of vindictive person who's going to be like, no, I'm not going to just do that, but I'm not going to put the effort in. I'm not going to try to backtrack and say, no, I'm going to hate you and disrespect you. I'm not going to backtrack, but I'm not going to put forth any effort. Because I already did that. I tried, and I'm not going to do it again. Shit. Okay, I think we're good now. My controller went idle, and yeah, my microphone's connected to it. So anyway, the interesting thing, like I was trying to get at, the interesting thing is I had a crush on a girl. She's pansexual. But she had a crush on this girl who was actually identified as, I can't remember if it was a they, he, but it was somebody who didn't identify as their biological gender, which was a female. The gender of birth. But they said that they couldn't be with somebody who wasn't a guy. After that, my sister started to kind of say that she's a boy, and she's now going through all that. So, the longest time, I always thought it was a phase, and even now, I'm 100% sure if it's just a phase, or if he or she truly that, and I'm saying that I'm saying it because I don't know what's going on in my sibling's head. But to make it easier on my, if I'm not at least talking direct to my sibling, I tend to refer to her as a she just because it makes me more comfortable personally. And if I'm talking to her, I'll try to at least respect her enough to call her new name, which is Casper with a K, which honestly I don't want to do. Because for one thing, I think it's kind of dumb to call yourself Casper with a freaking Mortal Kombat character. And for another thing, I've always called myself Casper, not really, but because of how pale my skin is most of the time, I look like I'm so therefore I am Casper. So, I mean, that's more like a petty thing, but I mean, it's really just a comfort thing for me not wanting to call my sibling something that I'd spent so many years actually calling her, But now I honestly don't know. I still feel like it might be just a thing I mean, maybe she's just trying to discover herself. So maybe she'll go back to being a female. Maybe she'll continue to become a male. I just don't know. But what I do know is that she was the biggest problem when, most of my life, she was the biggest reason that me and my dad ever fought. She was the biggest reason me and my mom ever fought. And now, we don't. I mean, when it was just me and my dad, we never fought. We'd have disagreements about me not doing my chores, but that was mostly because I was a rebellious teenager. That just kind of happens. And now, living with my mom, and not my sister, we're actually doing a lot better. And it's because of that makes me realize, yeah, she was the problem the entire time. So, anyway, basically, I feel like I needed to tell that just to kind of get people to understand that I get the depression thing, I get the suicide thing. And I'm not trying to disrespect anybody by saying just, don't do it because it's really not the right thing to do or anything like that. It's just, I'm going on for so long. Keep this under 3 hours, and we're already almost at work. So I'm gonna sit here, and hopefully I can get this up on YouTube. But I am gonna be playing a new game on Friday for the next stream. You might be surprised what it is, honestly. Because it was supposed to be Spec Ops: The Line, but for some reason it didn't ship from GameFly, so I got the next game on the list. But you'll see what it is. But until then, I'll see you guys.